Hey, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade and EM Chat on TVmgc. The Midwest Gaming Classic is going to be here really soon. Oh yeah, I can't wait. I need to get my other computer on. Kind of forgot to get that going. I got it going, but it's just forgot to keep the screen on. So just gotta go into settings. And power battery. Screen and sleep. My 3 hours. There. Hey, you can see me. Alright. As you can see, we got Lucky Ace up on its feet. This is the first time I've ever seen it on its feet. It's never been on its feet as long as I've owned it. It's always just been knocked down. Got the legs for it on, and what we're going to do today is we're going to pull that motor board out, throw it on my jig, and get that started. This will actually be the last episode of Lucky Ace, because next weekend I have to get my games, make sure they're all working correctly and doing their things, and then get them ready for Midwest Gaming Classic. So basically, you can see Flight 2000, Lucky Ace, and Vagabond. Vagabond's going home to its owner at MGC, but you'll be able to play it. Lucky Ace will be for sale at MGC, and Flight 2000 is my game that's coming back home with me. But that I have another one that will actually be for sale. I don't know when. But with that, if anybody's got any questions, you'll see me over here taking the motor board out. Sorry, I don't have a camera to put on it. However, it is pretty straightforward on taking it apart. There's going to be a few Jones plugs. 1, 2, 3 that come out. However, that one I want to take a picture of. Actually, I'm going to take a video. Lucky Ace, Lucky Ace. This Jones plug is here on that. Actually, you didn't have to take that one out. That can stay there. However, you can see how the Jones plugs are on there. The little one for the knocker is up on front, and the back ones for the ding-a-ding-ding-ding-dong is on the back. I gotta do that for myself because, well, you know how things are. Chime box should be 2 screws loose and unplugged. We gotta rebuild this too. That you and I will not be doing. I'll be doing that on its side. Get this plug out. That looks like that. Then my one screwdriver. Looks like I just use this one screwdriver for basically taking out motor boards. Don't know why, but every motor board that I've done has been unscrewed with this screwdriver. I gotta get some Lysol too, because this game doesn't smell too pretty on the inside. I don't see my can over there, so I think my wife borrowed it. And let's just say I probably won't get it back. 2 big screws. Everything else is already unplugged. What I have to do in the cabinet is rebuild the chime box, clean this out, Here's the screws. That's how big they are. Clean out the cabinet. Spray it out. It just smelled like a stored EM. Nothing special. No surprises under there. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think there's much to do in here. What the hell that's for? Oh, probably shooter rod. Yeah, I think that's the sleeve for the shooter rod. Otherwise, yeah, there's nothing in this cabinet at all besides smell. No real surprises. Garbage here, but we'll take out all the big chunky stuff, and then we'll just vacuum the rest out. And I gotta put new flipper switches in it. So you got a good pile of junk. Alright, we get the board over there. Alright. I gotta turn my phone off. Otherwise, people are gonna be texting me. Like they always do when I'm live. Board's coming off. But yeah, this mortarboard is just nasty dirty. Okay, so we want to slide it this way. Alright, there. Do we need this extra light on? I'm sorry everybody, I got a super migraine. I had one yesterday, it went away. And I got another one today. This one isn't as bad as yesterday's. Yeah, that light's good enough for what we're doing. This one isn't as bad as yesterday's, however. If any of you ever had a migraine, generally it's not that fun. So this is going to be a odd stream to begin with. Depends how long I can handle everything. But we do have a new project in the work for Midwest Gaming Classic. My next official live stream. I am waiting for a tool to come in. Once that tool comes in, we will start on the next project. However, I do have a couple other EM things I can work on, so I just might pop in with an odd project and we'll work on that. But as for right now, this project will be done. I'll do a gameplay and overview video on my channel for it, so whoever wants to buy it can check it out. And then then once my new tool comes in, we will start the new project. Vacuum just doesn't seem to be really oomphy. I'm guessing it's just probably dirty. It isn't too dirty. Got a lot of crap in it. I'm gonna dump it out. That can choke it up. You know what I mean, Vern? So what I will do, take my brush and I'll dust this bag off into the garbage. Yuck. Dust. That should do something. I don't know how much it's going to do, but it should make it not suck as bad as it sucked. It should suck better. So I can get the lid on correct. Alright. Plugged it. That part done. Now we need a pin. Screwdriver. Let's ohm test all these first. Because if we got a problem, I need to order parts right now. As of Monday. Any of these have an issue, we're ordering parts as of Monday. Let's see, half a ohm. No, let's do this. There. A lot of times these coils, you gotta kind of take them out of the circuit sometimes. to get a good reading on them. So this is Z27-1000. It's at 3.7 ohms. I got another one here, so this one also should be 3.7 ohms. 10.1. What is this one? 9.9. So now what we will do with this one. See, it's at 3.8 ohms. You can't really see that. Hey Dave, check this out. Ta-da! Got the shirt on. Yeah, I'm gonna make these switches shine. That's for sure. I gotta test this one coil. Show you guys how to do a quick test on a coil. So we tested this one and it's Z27-1000 and we're at 3.8 ohms. This is also a Z27-1000 and it's at 10 ohms. And this one is at 9.8 ohms. So we know this Z27-1000 should be around 10 ohms. So what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to take it out of the circuit. So I'm going to desolder one of the lugs off of it. Now, I bet you that will test at 10 ohms. There we go. So you might have thought this coil was bad because it wasn't testing correctly. However, sometimes the way these circuits are designed, it puts kind of like a load on the coils, and that will give you a false reading on them. So always disconnect one half of the lug and you will get your correct ohm reading off of it. And if you don't, then you know it's garbage. So this is something I do with every machine. We did that one and we did this one. But I need these to all be working correctly. 25 ohms, 15 ohms, and this one should be around the same 15 ohms also. Yeah. So all my coils are good. They are all good. Don't need to order anything. Usually the only one I do ever order would be the lock relay, and that would probably be the Z27-1000. We will find out when we put it together, and if it buzzes like crazy, we'll replace it. Right now we're gonna take these out. I need a longer screw tip. Hey Dave, I got a migraine again. Had my migraine yesterday. It went away, and now today I got another one just before streaming. So I don't know what's up. I imagine yours is gone, but yeah, another one. So I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today. I'm gonna stream till I get too aggravated. I guess that's probably what to do. Yeah. I don't know what mine is. I'm dehydrated enough, so I get them a few times a month. Luckily, I mostly get them on weekends. This one's in a different spot, though. This one's behind my right eye. yesterday's was behind my left eye. What I'm doing right now is loosening up all these relays so I can get the relays out, flipped over. I can properly clean underneath. I can make sure everything is soldered good, and it's just sometimes it's easier to do on the leaves. Clean under these now. I can vacuum all this now. It just makes it easier. Just need a little bit of extra work. Lindsay has the flu now. Jeez. Her car breaks down and then she gets the flu on top of it. It's like 2 punches. That's horrible. Well, I hope she gets better. And didn't she have her show too? So she got the flu on top of her show? Oh, did she go to the show or she just got sick at the show? Alright, everything looks good here. I just pulled a big glop of solder off of one of the wires. That's what I was doing. You'd be surprised how much solder gets on these wires over the years. And if they connect to each other, you can actually bridge the wires even though they're not soldered together, which is crazy. Yeah, I hope Lindsay gets better. And I hope her car is a cheap fix. The buzzer. This is cheap Harbor Freight. I think I bought another one. The original Dave's Arcade buzzer is in my tool bag, but I don't remember if Dave gave me another one or I bought another one. But anyways, this has a real Dremel 443 bit in it. Well, she got it after the show. Well, at least she got to do everything at the show, do her thing, and then come home and then be sick, which is, I guess, the best way to be sick. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be sick, get your show done, come home, and then be sick. But this is a real Dremel 443 bit. It's great for cleaning this stuff.
Bit loosened up. The show is a stinker. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, those are all cleaned. I'm going to show you how to clean the Jones plugs. Ooh, we're froze. I wonder if it's my internet or the computer. I don't know if it's my computer or the internet. I really have no dropped frame, which is 24. So it just might be my internet connection. Let's do a refresh. Yeah, okay, so I don't know if it was my computer or what. It might be my computer. There, I think we're live again. Anyways, forgot what I was saying. I hope we're live still. Let's see if anybody's got me a messenger. Yeah, it looks like we're live. Are we? I don't think we are. I think we dropped out. Oh, we are live. Okay, my computer isn't live for some reason. Let me see if I can find out why. It's connected to the internet. My phone is saying that I'm live, so I don't know. Let's try connecting to my other internet. I don't know if I have what do you call that? Am I connected? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay. I'm connected. Okay, I think we're working. I was having a spinning bar. Working. Okay, yeah. We are okay. Alright. My laptop had a little spinning bar going in the middle of the screen, so I thought we were dead. Apparently it lost contact with the internet, so I'm on a different internet in the basement and we're good to go now. Alright, I'm going to show you how to do the Jones plugs. The female part of them, you already know how to do the male, but I'm going to take my buzzer and we're just going to go right into the edge of them and then clean them out, because they're like two clips and they squeeze together like this, and then the male Jones plug goes in between them and then like spreads it, and that's where you get your good contact. So I'm just going to go right on the edge here and just buzz all those clean. That's what I don't like about the new buzzer. It's got like an overload protection on it, so when you really want to get in there good, it will shut itself off. That's not me. But, alright, let's do this too. Here's Mark's Basement Arcade link, and here's Midwest Gaming Classic link. If you'd like to see more in-depth videos of me doing this close up, check out Mark's Basement Arcade. I'm going to try to draw a picture of what I'm doing. I'm going to draw it upside down first. And then I'll get back to you on it. And then these have clips. Kind of go like this. Okay, this is what the Jones plug looks like on the inside of what I was cleaning here. This is what I was sticking the brush into, like this, and I was cleaning this contact here and this contact here. Now the female Jones plug, when you put it in, it will go like this between them, and it will spread this one and that one, and they'll actually contact like that. So that's where you get your contact. So when you see people like totally polishing Jones plugs, it's kind of like a waste of time, because technically on the sides of the Jones plug, which would be this side and this side right here, are the only parts that really contact anything and make any contact on a Jones plug on a Williams. So like this side of the Jones plug doesn't even need to be cleaned. I clean them just because people see a whole clean object and be like, wow, you know, that's all clean. This side doesn't need to be cleaned. The inside needs to be cleaned. What it needs to be cleaned are the sides. All the sides of the Jones plug, because that's what contacts what we need. So now, what I'm going to do, I'll try to draw this upside down. These leaves are kind of not tight. I'm going to go in there with my pliers, and I'm going to grab them and squeeze them together so they're tighter like this, so when that Jones plug goes down in them, it contacts them tighter and harder, if that makes sense to you. But that's what I'm going to do now, which is pretty easy. I don't know how close we can get. But yeah, I'm just going to go like this and tighten them all up. Like that. You will see it when you look at your Jones plugs. You'd be like, oh yeah, I see that. So now I'm tightening them up tight. So when these Jones plugs go in, they're going to be super tight, and they're going to make an excellent contact on the pins. I'm just holding it funny because it lets me brace it in my hands. Because if you squeeze it, it will just usually bend one side into the other side. And I'm holding it like this so I can both sides get squeezed, because normally if you squeeze it, it's just going to squeeze it to one side or another, but if I brace it in my hands, it will let me squeeze them both kind of like evenly. Alright, I'm going to have to get on this side to do these. See that one I squeezed, and it squeezed one side to the other side. That's kind of why I like to brace my hand like this so I can get these squeezed. But I can tell you next game that we're going to be doing, it's going to be a very long series. It will be a solid state. That will be cool. And if anybody knows, there's a couple people that do know, do not say please. Let it be a good surprise for everybody. There. Now when I put the Jones plugs in here, they're going to have a super solid tight connection. Alright. So let's get these off so I can vacuum. Well, let's look at these first and then I can put them back together. Get my leaf switch tool. Get my headgear so I can see magnified what's what. Good. This one's just sticky. Get rid of that stickiness. I will use some 600 grit sandpaper. Here. It's better. This might have been noisy at one time, and somebody put a piece of electrical tape in here to deaden the buzz it will give. So it felt like it was sticky to me. There might have just been like a burr on the metal where it was hanging up, or it could have just been a little dirt in there. Or some whatnot. I'll tighten this one up a little bit. This one is also sticky. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting 600 grit sandpaper in there, pushing it down, squeezing it together, and then pulling it out. Put it down between the coil and armature, put it down, squeeze it together, pull it out, just keep doing that over. I don't know if it was magnetized or something spilled in there. I'm thinking something spilled in there because it was these couple coils. Alright, those are good. I'm just going to tighten up some of these leaves. Doesn't look like I even cleaned it. Now they all look cleaned. Let's go back to this one. I want to tighten all these up just a little bit. That one's kind of too loose for me. Those are all good. Those are all perfect. So now, take all of our screws and screw these all back down. Get them right back where they started from. That's a song, actually. I get right back to where we started from. Love is good. Love is good. We gotta get right back to where we started from. Yeah, last night at League, we as soon as Melissa and I were both done, we both took off instantly. Because Melissa's alarm went off because the kids got their wisdom teeth out. And she wanted to get home right away to put their, give them their medicine. Because apparently my 20-year-old and my 16-year-old are too young to give themselves take a pill. My wife's been really doctoring them. So we split. Really didn't get a chance to say goodbye to anybody. Where we were standing, we just said goodbye to everybody that we were right there and then took off. I think Daryl was mad. He texted me this morning. You didn't say goodbye to me. So I just sent him an apology, explaining why we took off. That one I gotta fix. Let's get this one out. We will fix that one. We'll put a toothpick in it with some glue. Alright, gotta get right back to where we started from. There we go. I gotta wipe the glue container off better when I get glue out of it. I think my headache's getting worse. That's garbage. which sucks. So I want to get as far as I could on this. A little glue and a toothpick. Stick it down in the hole where the screw was. Comet's barking at somebody. His bark has gotten so deep. There we go. Now that screws in there tight. Alright, I'm going to have to take these off later, but I do want to put the power cord on. Show you guys how that goes. I really want to do that. Like I said, my migraine is bothering me. I'm going to strip this wire off. Get my razor blade and strip about this much of it off. This is just a regular good extension cord. That's what this is. It's a nice high-grade extension cord that I use. You just buy them. I cut one of the ends off, the plug end. And then that's why you use for power cords for the machines when they need new ones. These wire nuts are nothing. Now that your hot wire is going to be the black one on this cord. And that will go to the fuse. The white one goes to the other power wire, and then the green one goes to ground. And on these Williams, I would say 90-something% of the time, the yellow wire is your power, is your fuse. So I will verify it and make sure what is what. And you can see these are just wire nutted together and pushed in. There was no ground being used on this. You're going to Midwest Gaming Classic. Every game needs to have a ground if it was originally grounded. If it wasn't originally grounded, it is okay. But this game should have been originally grounded, I believe, when it was new, because it had the ground sitting here, and this is totally a replacement cord. No doubt about it, this was a lamp cord, because the factory wouldn't have used anything like that. Alright, so this yellow wire, I can follow it over here, and on the fuse block, which is right over here, we have our yellow wire. The orange wire goes to the transformer. This white wire goes to a lug on the transformer base, which is grounded to this, and then goes to a green wire, where I don't know where the green wire goes. However, so our white wire is ground. Our orange would be neutral, because that goes to a transformer. And then our yellow wire is our hot, which is black. That goes to the fuse. So that's how I am going to do it. So let's strip these a little bit more. And then I'm soldering them together. That's just how I'm doing it, not wire nutting them. Wire nut them and then I'll shrink wrap them, shrink the two of them. Okay, white would be our green, our orange on this particular machine. White to green on the cord, green, because this white goes to the transformer base, and that is connected to a green wire. This yellow here goes to black, black on the cord, yellow to the fuse block on the machine. All right. Every machine's different, so you need to check your machine and see how yours is. Don't rely off of mine. You need to go by your machine. And what I'm doing is heating up the wire, and this solder is just, so I got them twisted, it just liquefied and went into everything. It pulled itself in there with the, because this is rosin core wire, so that pulled itself in there because it's flux that's in here. I should say flux core. But anyways, this has that in there, and that flux is kind of like a I don't know what you would call it, like a binder or something. Basically, it coats the metal and then attracts the glue to the metal, and it does its magic and makes it do that. It's hard for me to think today with my migraine, but I really want to get this done because you guys kind of need to see what's going on here. Wire cutters. You guys really need to see what's going on. I want you to see as much as you can of this game before it goes to Midwest Gaming Classic. Yeah, I can probably go like that. Put that whole thing on there. Looks pretty good. I need to get more of this. I think I do. Look here once. I got 2 rolls. I think I got enough here. So yeah, this is 1/8 inch. That is too small. And this is what? 1/2 inch. Which is a little bit too big. I need to get like 3/16. I'm gonna have to buy. Get a roll of that. Do we have 3/16 in here? I got like 3 pieces left. Perfect. I'll use these. Still gotta get some. There, now we get our cord on. These will work. There. And we will see if this will cinch back down in its spot. Let's vacuum under there first. Let's do it like that. It's kind of like out of the way then. There, that's kind of nice. Everything's away from itself. Those are garbage. Don't need that no more. So we got a power cord on, which is nice. Got a power cord on, and this is a nice long cord. It's 10 feet. That's what it was. 10-foot long power cord. So let me wrap that up a little bit. Yeah, ain't gonna do nothing. All right. What can I do that's not gonna? Like I said, I got a migraine. I'd love to go through the score motor, but man, that's just too much brain power right now, and I don't have the focus to go through that. Let's go take these off and clean up under there and vacuum up. I need brain power to mess with the score motor switches, and I have no focus for that right now, but I do want to give you as much time as I can on this project, so I want everybody to see how far I got on it and what I did. But like I said, I cannot finish this on MGC. I'll finish it on my own and then do a gameplay video on it. So yeah, I'm sorry for that, but my headache is not being nice to me right now. Alright, we get that out of the way. Now we can vacuum under there. See, it's just like these little things you do to these games, you know, that makes them nicer. Yeah, do you need to take that off to vacuum under it? No. Is it going to look nicer when you show it to a customer and show them that you did all this work to a game? Yes. It's going to look so much better. You're going to look like you actually did work to the game. I have seen people that have refurbished games and this whole area is just dirt filthy. Game works as it should, but it's just, this is just dirty. You know, all dust and debris and everything. So it's like, damn, you know. Spend these extra couple minutes going through this. Cleaning it up. And you got a clean looking game that is also perfectly playing. Alright, let me do this. So I know what I did on here. These I want to clean off a little bit first. I use a little Novus on these. The white that's on all these switches. I like to put a little Novus on a rag. I just like to clean them. Do they need to be? No. Does it look nicer? Yeah. Technically, you would want to clean this off here and then adjust your switches in case you bump your switches and throw them out of whack. just looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, you could take these apart and throw them in ultrasonic cleaner and clean them too. However, I'm not going that far. I'll do my little blue mark. That lets me know I went through them. I know I did the cord. Don't have to worry about that. Let me put my marker over here because we'll be using that later. And take the power cord. And I'm gonna wrap it up partially. This. This is just so when I stick it through the machine and put it back in the machine, it's just not crappy. Let's do these Jones plugs. Oh, this was screwed down to the head so the Jones plugs could hang out together real nice. That's what this was. It like hung in the head so these could do their thing. I'm just gonna solder that back, those wires together, just so it could hang back in there and look pretty. It's not going to really affect anything. What other Jones plugs do we got? Playfield Jones plugs. You're losing it, man. The guy said that I'm losing my focus. And I apologize for that because of my headache. It has nothing to do with anything except for cable management. I'm just cleaning off my soldering tip. This is just cable management. I just put the loop back in so it can hang back in here. I'll attach it back to, there's a staple in a cabinet. I'll attach this back to the staple in the cabinet because this normally will never come out. This just lets the cord hang in the back box. This extra little bit of wire, it's like a zip tie from the 70s basically. But yeah, I'll just put it back on there. It's either I'm going to cut it off and put a zip strip on it. One of the two. Doesn't matter, but I don't know why I did that. I'll still probably use a zip strip. Okay, and scrubby pads. Like I said, on these Jones plugs for the Williams, you really just need to clean between them like this. You don't need to clean here or whatever. However, since people see something clean and they assume it's all clean, we'll do it the whole thing. Not what needs to be cleaned on this game. What needs to be cleaned is the middle between these. There, that's better. This is what needs to be cleaned. This is what's making the contact. It's nothing else. These go to the head. if you see a fully clean Jones plug like this, that you just think that the whole thing's been cleaned. So that's why I'm cleaning what doesn't need to be cleaned. There. And then this one, do the same thing. Clean what needs to be cleaned first. What doesn't need to be cleaned, we'll clean second. Can't afford to be sick right now. Clean that side. Clean that side. Clean this outside here. Let's buzz it through the middle too. There. And look at that. My perfectly clean play field. I have green dust on it now. We'll do this now. We just put the vacuum in reverse and blew the dust off. And with that, I am done for the day. Sorry, but my headache is really taking away my focus, and I have no focus right now. So with that, I'm cutting it early. You've seen a good chunk of it, of what I do. Here's Mark's Basement Arcade link. Check out that link. I got more full in-depth detail of motorboard cleaning, so check that out. Midwest Gaming Classic. It's the biggest gaming event of its kind, and it's coming very, very soon. Let's get the exact dates. April 5th through the 7th, 2024. You gotta go see it. You gotta be there. I'll be there. Everybody will be there. All the major manufacturers of pinball will be there. You'll see all the cool, the latest board games. Computer games will be there. Console games. There'll be a whole game room full of board games and stuff like that you can play for free. Yeah, I'm sorry, but my migraine is just totally making me not me. I left my microphone over there too. So anyways, with that, out of here. I will see you after Midwest Gaming Classic, and I hope to see you at Midwest Gaming Classic, so later.